When Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan sat down with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, much of the world focused on the bombshells about racism, neglect, and relentless press harassment. But one detail quietly cut through. Harry, thankful and happy to escape the gilded cage, but worried his father and brother remained trapped within the monarchy's invisible contract with the press. The invisible contract, an arrangement between the royal family and the press, where the institution's survival depends on feeding the media stories in exchange for good press, often at the expense of family members. For years, William fed the press what it craved. Harry and Meghan's slander served on a silver platter. Every cruel leak was raw meat tossed to keep the beast fat and distracted. Lazy William? Gone. Affair rumors? Buried. Work-shy heir? Forgotten. Why? Because the Sussexes were on the menu. Ironically, it was Harry's refusal to play that game, his refusal to care what the tabloids thought, that ultimately freed him. By walking away, he proved life outside the monarchy could be productive, independent, and even liberating. At the time of the Oprah interview, observers noted that Harry's boldness might one day benefit William's children, especially the so-called spares, Charlotte and Louis, showing them there is life beyond duty. What few predicted, however, was that William himself might be influenced by his brother's defiance. Yet, here we are, and something curious is happening. Lately, Prince William, once the golden boy of Fleet Street, is showing signs of resistance. Headlines have shifted from flattery to veiled threats, criticisms of his laziness, his reluctance to perform royal duties, his endless vacations. The press, once his most reliable weapon against Harry and Meghan, now sounds frustrated. It's as if William looked across the Atlantic and thought, "My brother stood up to this same press and survived. Why am I still bending the knee?" For years, William had a simple arrangement. The press protected him while tearing down his younger brother. He leaked, they rewarded. He stonewalled, they shielded. But now the devil is coming to collect, and William seems to have run out of leaks. What we're witnessing looks less like modernization of the monarchy and more like a prince deciding he'd rather do less while enjoying more. Fewer engagements, fewer obligations, more sun-drenched breaks in Mustique. Probably thinking if other European royals can scale down, why not him? But here's the problem. Unlike Harry, William can't walk away. His whole future depends on the very press he now appears to be antagonizing. Harry's power lies in transparency. His business deals, philanthropy, and work ethic are visible, scrutinized, and above board. William, on the other hand, thrives in shadows. That makes him vulnerable. The same press that turned Harry into a tabloid punching bag for years can turn on William with a vengeance. And that's the storm brewing now. Is William defying the press? Does he believe doing so is sustainable? Is he simply too lazy to play their game? Or has he grown so accustomed to protection that he now believes he's untouchable? Whatever the case, one thing's certain. Harry freed himself by refusing to play. William, in trying to play both sides, may have created his own nightmare. William isn't just trapped, he's exposed, stripped of Harry and Meghan as shields. He's just a bland, work-shy aristocrat waiting to be devoured. Harry and Meghan left the table, and suddenly the press is eyeing its old meal ticket again. The crown isn't freedom, it's a cage gilded in taxpayer gold. And William, for all his scheming and all his silence, is about to find out what happens when the beast you've been feeding decides it's your turn on the menu. Monarchy and monochrome. What are William and Kate saying in their family Christmas card? Unbuttoned white shirts all round as the Prince and Princess of Wales and children cosplay casual California cool. On the Prince and Princess of Wales's Christmas card, the family is shot in black and white against a mottled gray background of a material that looks almost furry, like the belly of a mole. They are dressed casually, each in an open-necked white shirt with jeans, and it can't help but seem like a nod to the kind of card Harry and Meghan would send. Indeed, they did matching denim 2 years ago, though both the setting and the body language were much more relaxed. In the Wales family picture, released on Sunday, William is smiling like you owe him money. Kate looks quite showbiz and sassy, like she might have a shot at her own show if she could just sort out a more believable ensemble. George, self-possessed, does not smile, while Louis has unwilling participant at the orthodontist energy. Charlotte, however, has smile enough for the whole lot of them. It sure as hell doesn't look festive, with the banker E rather ominous monochrome. The insistent visual reference point is the Addams family, and the mood music is, "These are dark times we're living through, but not to worry, we are extremely rich." Fair play, given the time of year. Maybe they think Happy Christmas is already implied, without the need for color or twinkles, but if not season's greetings, they're definitely trying to say something. Nobody wears a uniform without a purpose. A white shirt and jeans is very on trend, described by our fashion editor Jess Cartner-Morley as a friendly, open smile of an outfit. You are not trying to upstage or to impress. You are just being yourself. The look has been called undone glamour and California cool, and insofar as we can relate either of those phrases to a real-life meaning, it's emphatically not what the Waleses are all about. Their habitual look on Famille is much more Little Piper Boy for the kids and William, with a side order of understated newsreader glamour for Kate. This is not the Prince and Princess being themselves. This is them cosplaying some other family being themselves, a family that prefers its top button undone and its hair fresh from the beach. California cool rejects formality, but there is no ease in its place, rather a studied, corporatized perfection. It must be quite stressful for its participants, the visual language of the Americanized en famille. Here we are in our civvies. Take us as you find us, warts and all, except, praise be, we don't have any warts. And there is one California couple, all too eager to show their warts of late, that this can't help but seem like a reference to. What new front this Christmas vibe-snatching opens up in the war between the brothers and their wives is anyone's guess.